Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Diner, Rusty is cleaning tables in his section. To his wife Drusilla came to where he is, just as he saw her. And as he stopped, "You certain on the decision we just made on having our kids fly across country to Paris? Look, I'm not gonna be the reason to why our son and daughter lose their other halves. Courtney loves Sean so much, just like Damon loves Angela. And it would be wrong. Oh, you mean this whole pretending girlfriend thing between Angela and Sean, who is just friends? I sent our kids just to be on the safe side." Meanwhile, at the Brooklyn High School in the courtyard, Carolyn is sitting down at one of the tables reading the book, till she has another vision of fire burning down the Lakewood Diner. And as the vision stops, causing her to reel for what she just saw, just as another girl came to where she is. "You look like you're miles away." And as Carolyn looked up and saw her, "Sorry, Kimberly. I just had a lot going on at the moment. You want to talk about it?" And as Kimberly sat down where she is, "I really don't. But I sense you're going to anyway. Can I ask you something? Have you ever been on a strange universe?" Meanwhile, at the Sunset Park Apartments at Karen and Bradley's apartment and Karen and Bradley's bedroom, Taya and Howard are laying in bed talking. "You're thinking whether it was a good idea sending Olivia with Wilma to Dryden Park Academy, right?" "I've never been away from any of our kids. You know my sister and her husband is babysitting them while we house sit this flat for our best mates." "Yeah, I know that." "Hold on. Something's troubling you." Meanwhile, in Paris, friends on top of the Eiffel Tower, Karen and Bradley are kissing each other, till they pulled away and turned and saw the view of Paris. Doesn't this make our holiday complete? Not as much as being with you. And as Bradley looked at Karen, who saw, "You amaze me, Bradley Goodcharm, with everything you do." "That I do." And as Karen noticed Carol standing not too far from them looking at the view, and as she went to where Carol is, which Bradley saw, "Hey stranger, come here often?" And as she arrived just as Carol saw her, "I came here to clear me head of what's happened. It's just so hard, hey." And as Karen in turn hugged Carol, who returned the favor, resolved in them hugging each other. Soon they pull away and face each other. I can't imagine what you and Steve must be going through right now. Meanwhile, outside the Goodcharm Hotel in the driveway, Jan, Thomas, and Charles came up with their stuff, and as they all put it in the taxi and finished with Thomas closing the door, but they're all getting in the taxi. "Take us to the airport." And as Charles gave the driver the note. "What the hell was that for? Dude, we're in France, not America." Clearly he doesn't know what we're saying. "So we adapt to their language, Thomas. Now then, can your parents help us? Because we really need them." Meanwhile, in Isabella's room, Isabella and Vince are talking. "You and I have some time to steal. I have a suggestion. Say we're on a honeymoon right now. What would you do?" "Well, for starters, I'll do." And as Vince began kissing Isabella, which she in turn returned the favor, resolved in them kissing each other. And as they pull back, "You think we should go further?" "You mean what I think you mean, then let's go." And as they continue kissing each other. Meanwhile, in the mysterious woman's room, the woman is looking at the photos of Isabella, Vince, Angela, Damon, Courtney, and Sean, just as someone came in. and saw what's going on. Are these lot responsible for and as the woman saw her? Indeed. Not to worry. I am going to enjoy destroying every one of them. Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Diner, in the dining area, Drusilla and Rusty are talking, and as they went and sat down in one of the booths in Rusty's section. Look, Drusilla, our kids have their whole futures ahead of them, and they deserve to be the people they love, yeah? I mean, look how far you and I came. That is true. We own an incredible diner, possibly the best one here in Brooklyn. No. We are the best in Brooklyn, hands down, yeah? Look, after this, why don't you and I go on our special date to bring in the New Year's? What do you say? Meanwhile, at the Brooklyn High School in the courtyard, Caroline and Kimberly are talking. And as Kimberly went and sat next to Carolyn, what's going on? I can trust you with what I'm about to reveal, yeah? Dude, we've been best mates for a long time. Have I ever betrayed your trust? Well, funny you mentioned that because there was a time you revealed to my parents that I can cook, and I've been kicking myself ever since that. This is far more serious. Alright, you have my attention. What is it? I've been getting these images of things that are about to come to pass. Meanwhile, at the Sunset Park Apartments at Karen and Bradley's apartment in Karen and Bradley's room, Taya and Howard are lying in bed talking. I'm just worried about the new danger that's about to unfold. There is no danger, honey. I mean from the Collins. That's why we sent most of our kids away to keep them safe. Thanks to our good mates we have. Look, just try to relax, yeah? Ever since Ricky's death, I have been on edge more than ever lately, or having you not noticed? Of course I have. And that's a very good understatement. This isn't funny, Howard. What if Ricky is the beginning of what's to come? You really strongly believe that we're in danger? Meanwhile, in Paris, France, on top of the Eiffel Tower, Carol and Karen are talking with Bradley looking not too far. Steve and I really appreciate your support as we continue to process what's happened recently and as Bradley came to where they are. Speaking of Steve, where is he? And as Carol and Karen noticed Bradley as he arrived. He went out for a walk. It's killing him not to get involved due to the circumstances of being here instead of America. You know, Bradley and I are a hand to help bring justice for your son. Thank you for that, Karen. And as Steve came to where they are, well, I guess the view up here is spectacular, as they say. And by the way, thank you, Karen, for your offering to help us. Mate, you know you can count on both of us for anything. Meanwhile, in the car on the way to the airport, let's get inside where Jan, Thomas, and Charles are talking. How I'm gonna call them, Jan? When we get to the airport, I don't have any money. So unless, guys, we can use this. And as Charles took out a cell phone and pulled out the antenna, which Jan and Thomas saw. Dude, you had that all along. It didn't say it. Make the call. and as Thomas got the phone from Charles and began calling someone. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Hotel in Isabella's room, Isabella and Vince are lying underneath the covers in bed, basking after their lovemaking. Wow, that was incredibly amazing. You were amazing as well, and as Vince looked at Isabella, who saw. But I know why you had this certain urge. Wrong! And as Isabella sat up and looked at him, I love you, Vince Good Charm, with all my heart, body, and soul. I love you too, and I get you through this ordeal. Right now, I just want to savor this moment because I am dreading the return to Brooklyn. Because it would be real, wouldn't it? You see? That's why you get me. And as Isabella lay on Vince's chest, and as he in turn hold her in his arms. I just want us to lay here forever and forget all that's happening outside these four walls. Meanwhile, in the common area, Gwen, Rachel, Claire, Greg are waiting till Courtney and Sean came to where they are, and they all saw them. Where's your sister? Her room is empty. What do you mean it's empty? Sean and I searched everywhere. We couldn't find her. Oh my God. Sean, Courtney, come with me. The rest of you wait in my room. And as Courtney and Sean in turn went with Greg, and as the three of them walk away, while Gwen, Rachel, and Claire watched, and as they in turn head towards Greg's room. Meanwhile, in the mysterious woman's room, the woman is talking to another woman. Whoa, let's not be hasty here. What do you mean? Let those fools have their moment. Besides, some of them are mourning of one of their own. You really gonna let them get off? Wrong! You see, Lisa, patience is the best answer in the outcome of their eventual demise. It's quite worth the wait, and believe me, what I got in store for those fools when they arrive back in Brooklyn, it's gonna make last year seem like a silly joke. Meanwhile, at the Lakewood Diner, Drusilla and Rusty are talking. Well, the place is gonna be slow for quite a while, with the people returning and recovering from the holidays and all, which leaves plenty of time. So that's a yes. Of course it is. I have Veronica take charge right now, already took care of that. Now, shall we? I have to go change. Come, my dear. Everything is waiting for you. Very well. And as Drusilla got up, followed by Rusty, and as they went, holding hands, leaving the diner. Meanwhile, at Brooklyn High School in the courtyard, Carolyn and Kimberly are talking. Carolyn, you're scaring your best mate right now. Look, I've been whacking my brain out trying to figure out it's me. Wait, are you trying to tell me that you have premonitions? I don't know. I guess. No guessing. Either you do or don't have them. I'm just a little confused at the moment about the whole thing, and I really need my best mate to be there for me. And you shall have it. So tell me, what did you see that's about to happen? Meanwhile, at the Sunset Park apartment at Karen and Bradley's apartment in Karen and Bradley's room, Taya and Howard are laying in bed talking. My gut is telling me to be very careful. Whatever danger is out there isn't gonna get in our way. Thanks for that. Which is why I have decided to bring our older kids home from boarding school. I'm sorry. What did you say? You heard me correctly. We need to stick together as a family, as a strong, united front. Room real sense. Have you forgotten about the columns? I don't give a damn. As long as you and I are a team, they can't touch us. And as Teo got up and went to the phone, which Howard saw, what are you doing? And as Teo got the phone and began dialing someone. Meanwhile, in Paris, friends on the top of the Eiffel Tower, Carol, Steve, Karen, and Bradley are talking. Steve and I really don't know what we'd do if we didn't have you in our lives. You don't have to worry about that, Carol. We're here for you both. Well, Steve and I must now deliver this terrible news to our kids, which I'm quite certain some of them already know. Hey, we will get through this. And as Steve looked at Carol, who saw, yeah, we will. We'll give you two some privacy, which will excuse us. And as Karen and Bradley went and walked away, while Steve went and pulled his wife into a hug, which she returned the favor with Zong and them hugging each other. And as Steve held Carol in his arms, I am trying my best to be strong for our family. I know. I'm not going anywhere. Meanwhile, in the car, which is on its way to the airport, let's get inside where Jan, Thomas, and Charles are talking, while Thomas is on Charles' cell phone calling his parents, and someone answered. Hello? Mom? How the hell are you calling this number? You know what? Never mind. What's going on? I need you and Dad's help. Okay. Helping what exactly? Are you here? Why? If you are, can you and Dad meet me at the airport? I'll explain everything. I'll send someone. Just be careful, yeah? I will. Bye. And as Thomas hung up and gave Charles back his phone. Well? Any news? We'll find out when we get to the airport. Meanwhile, at the Goodsham Hotel in Isabella's room, Isabella and Vince are finished getting dressed. Just as Isabella's room telephone rings, and as she stops and heads to the phone, and arrives and answers it. Hello? Dad? Yeah, can you give me a minute? Okay. And as Isabella put the phone down and turned and looked at Vince, who saw, what's going on? The jet is back and is ready to take us home. Wow, that was fast. Dude, England's literally 30 minutes away by jet. Do me a favor, meet me in the lobby and carry this stuff while you're at it. Along with my own, right? You didn't bring much. I saw you. Fine. Oh, one more thing. Let's be discretionary what happened between us, yeah? Sure. I love a mystery story. That's exactly what I was counting on. And as Vince in turn went and got Isabella's suitcase, and as he went and left Isabella's room, while Isabella went and got the phone and answered, sorry, I had some matters I had to take care of, so what's going on? Meanwhile, in Claire and Greg's room, Claire, Ren, and Rachel are waiting while they're talking. Why would she wander off? It's not like her to do something like that. Exactly. Mom, and as Rachel looked at Claire, who saw, girls, we're gonna find your sister. I'm just glad your older sister Grace is safely in Australia. And as Greg came in and closed the door, and Claire, Ren, and Rachel saw him. Dad, what is it? Girls, can you give your mother and I a minute and go wait in the lobby with your brother? You're not gonna tell us? Let's go! And as Rachel and Ren in turn went and left the room, with Greg closing the door, and as he turned and faced his wife. Where the hell is our daughter, Greg? Meanwhile, in Lisa's room, Lisa and the other woman are talking. Sounds very intriguing. Yes. Now, we have to head home and see all the action as it unfolds. What are we gonna do with Bernice? Just leave it. We have pressing matters. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. Who is that? Relax, will you? And as Lisa went and got the door, and it's Mimi and Frank, who saw Bernice in the background behind Lisa. I hope you lot are ready to begin the New Year plan in securing our family's future name.